Hi guys, I am back with another video. Before we dive into this video, I'm sorry with the background change, but filming situation for this and the reaction is different and everything will be back to normal. So yeah, so I wanted to give you that. You wonder where's the background that I normally have, so yeah. So, this is going to be the review for The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 5. I really enjoyed this episode. There was a lot of key points of the episode that I really enjoyed and all that stuff. So, I want to hear your guys' thought in the description below if you guys watched this episode. So, we see some Commonwealths, we've seen Alexandra, we've seen about the situation with Negan and all them. And all that. So with the Commonwealth, there was big majority of hate with them watching a video going into the community, like Yumiko reunite with her brother, and the with Eugene talking to Stephanie. I said in my reaction, I don't think that's the real Stephanie. I don't know. I have that feeling. Because that scene when they got the ice cream, there was another young lady had got ice cream and Eugene pointed it out. And she looked at him, she's like, okay. And then walked off. But that's a key point because I was like thinking the same thing. Like, is she the real Stephanie or this girl that he's talking to is the Stephanie? And all that. So they went to a room where the radio's at, and he got contact with Rosita and Judith. Just a short thing, and all that. And then he get caught by this man, and Lance Hornsby came in, was like, let him stay and all that stuff, and left. So it's the big question of what's next, because between him, Princess, and Ezekiel, they're in some kind of trouble, and it'd be interesting to see what's next. Yumiko and her brother reunited. I love the moment between Princess and Mercer because it's, if you guys don't read in the comics, they get together when Princess arrives to the Commonwealth and all that. So, I don't know, it'd be interesting if they go with that route for them two characters or remake it or whatever. But, yeah, I love Princess in this moment. Like, she was saying stuff and he's like, Mercer's like, okay. But, yeah, that was pretty much of the Commonwealth idea. With Negan and Maggie's situation, they was like, Maggie was still focused on get to this house that she and her people knew, so they got there. There was a lot of tense between Maggie and Negan, as we have seen this season. And yeah, like, Negan wanted to bring what they had supplied there to get back to Alexander, and Maggie's like, no, we're waiting and waiting. And I'm like, how long are you going to wait? Because only people that are left is between her and Negan and Maggie, and then there's Father Gabriel, and I can't think of that one that's with her that has the mask. And yeah, because Daryl's stuck with the Whispers, and Alden is stuck at the church that Negan and her Maggie live. So there's a big question with that, and all that. And also that dude that came with Father Gabriel, I wonder where he was this whole time. I was really iffy about that. So yeah, have your guys thought of that if you have a thought of him. I don't think there's a lot of people say he used to be a Reaper. I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting to know his backstory, or where was he at, because they done like a lot of people's point of view of where they was when that crap happened with them versus the Reapers. So yeah, we see a lot of tents with Megan and Egan. I'm interested to see how they're going to play out because it looks like there's a lot of tents. They're going back and forth. They're not listening to each other. Maggie has her own motel site. Negan has his. So it's up in the air for them too. And we see a lot of the Alexandras, and we saw a bunch of kids bullying Judith, saying mean things about, well, that's why your mom left. They destroyed that thing that Carl and her done in season 8. Destroyed that. That really upset me because I'm like, really, you're going too far because you're being a butt hole and stuff. But yeah, and also this scene with Judith going up to him because these kids were messing with a Walker kid. Fun fact, I think I mentioned it in my reaction. Jeffrey D. Morgan's son was the person that, the zombie kid in that episode. So, quite interesting fun fact with that. And like that boy pushed her and she whipped out the sword like, hey, you're not gonna do this. And he threw it up at her mom. It didn't sit with me like that. All she was doing was, hey, don't get hurt because this walker will hurt you. Because she was training the other kids like Herschel, RJ, Grace, and other kids, training them like the sword. And I thought that was really cool that Judith took that role to help the kids if they were in a situation they know how to handle themselves with that. Because, and then there was walkers got in, so they had to fix the wall. There was Carol, Jared, Aaron, and Lydia went to Hilltop to see if there was any salvage left of Hilltop. And it's like unreal of what Hilltop looks like now. And they ran across some whispers. Like, one of the whispers was lying. He said there wasn't no more, but there was more. And Aaron went to like a dark path, whatever, like torching him and all that stuff. And Carol had to stop, like, hey, you're going over the limit here, dude. And all that. They got some supplies. He mentioned about Connie, so they know about Connie. Could be out here alive. She survived the cave and stuff. So yeah, and beginning of the episode, like the opening minutes, Aaron had a nightmare about the whispers, the wolves, the savers, zombies, and he's like having this nightmare of what if it could happen and all that. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinion in the description below. Also, there always will be a link to my reaction to the episode if you guys want to go check out the reaction to this episode. And yeah, also, if you're new to my channel, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell for you guys to keep up with new videos, and I'll check you guys out in my next video.